Hello students, first of all I would like to welcome you all for the great start of this academic year 2021 and 22. I, Shilpa Shinde, your SST teacher for this year. Now you can see in the camera this is your history textbook, How We Came to Be Environmental Studies. So what you can study in this book? You can study starting from what is history, what is the meaning of history, different concepts related to history. Then life began on earth. Then evolution in plants, animals, human being, and then how human being develop themselves, how they began with settled life. These are the different parts that we are going to study in this book. So let's move further for the first lesson in our history textbook, that is what is history. So see student, this is our first lesson in this book. That the name of the lesson is what is history. In this lesson we are going to cover these 4 points. History, a science that tells us about events in the past. Means it is what is the actual definition of history. हम history exactly किसे कहेंगे? History is what? History is a science that tells us about the things or the events or the incident whatever that happen in our past. The next point is the scientific method of history. Third point is history and us. In this point we will see what is the relation between history and us. Us means human being, we all. Then the fourth point is the past and the future tense. Now this is our first point, is history, a science that tells us about events in the past. Before starting with this point, you know or do you try to remember what you have studied in your 4th standard history textbook? You remember everything? Okay, I will tell you. We have studied that the life of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and his mission of establishing Swaraj. That all things we have studied in our 4th standard. But it had done before so many years ago. So approximately the time before the birth of Shivaji Maharaj was about 400 years before. Now in other words we can say this, the time is 400 years ago. So as per our convenience, so students let's listen properly. As per our convenience we divide time in different ways. हम क्या करते हैं, हमारी ज़रूरत के हिसाब से टाइम जो है वो डिवाइड करते हैं. Then you will say how we can divide time. See, many times you heard such type of words. I will do it now, I will do it afterwards, after some time ago, then today, yesterday, tomorrow, this year, last year, next year, before, after. These are the few words that are used to divide time. So students, we can take help of this word to divide time as per our convenience. When we use these words, we are actually measuring time in our mind. Now we will say how we can measure time. See, first of all, I will one example I am giving you. Suppose your mother or father or anyone tell you something to do that work. For example, your mother said you have to go and bring these things from market. So you will say I will go after some time, I will do it afterwards, I will go by 9 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Like this reasons you are giving. Means you are using that words as per your convenience. Now today and this year are the terms that indicate the present tense. So in these words, that some words indicate the past tense, some words indicate present tense, some word indicates future tense. Means the things which are already happened, for such type of things we will use past tense. The things which are going now, like our lecture is going now, you are watching this video, that is present tense. And the things which are not happen, which are going to be happen, that means your future tense. So in these words, the few words like now, today, this year, these indicate the present tense. Some time ago, yesterday, last year, these terms indicate the past tense. And after some time, tomorrow, next year are indicate the future time. The time that has already gone by the past, the time that we are in now is the present, and the time that is yet to come is the future. That I already told you. The time which has already gone means the incident which has already happened, that is a past. That the thing or the time which is going on, abhi chalu hai, that is present. And the thing which are coming up, which has not exactly come, but which is yet to come, that is the future. The past includes many events that have already taken place. For example, if you are 10 years old today, it means that events of your birth happened 10 years ago. Means, for example, your age is 10 years. आज आपकी एज क्या है? 10 years. So what does that mean? When your birth is there, that event happened means 10 years ago. 10 साल पहले ही आपका जन्म हो चुका है. So that is a past tense. Your birth happened, that is a past tense. Now you are 10 years old, that is a present. And similarly, after 10 years from now, that is a future tense. You will be 20 years old in your future. The time gone by between today and the day of your birth is your past. आपका जन्म जब हुआ तब से लेकर आज तक का जो भी टाइम है, that is your past tense, and the time which is coming up, that is your future tense. The past in the life of a person. See, you can see here an example in the form of picture. In present tense, suppose you are 10 years old. Here it is written over here, present tense. We are 10 years old. That is today. Today means it is your present tense, the time which is going on. अभी ये टाइम वक्त चालू है. The thing or the incident which has already happened, that is your past tense. Past means what? Your birth. That before 10 years ago, what is there? That is your day of birth. Before 10 years ago, that is your day of birth. The time between day of birth and now, that is your past tense. And from present tense, after 10 years, you will become 20 years old. That is your future tense. So this is the relation between time and us. So we can now say that the science that tries to understand past events is called history. History is a science that means with the help of that we can study the incident which has already happened in our past. So students, I have covered first point of the first lesson. Today it is your first video, so we will stop here. And in case you have any doubt, so you can call me on my personal number. In next lecture we will see the next point from the same lesson. Thank you and bye bye all of you.